In this video, we're going to look at a brief overview of MathAs and some of the features that you may need to use in the course. So first, here's a link to our course. Notice both on top and on the left here, we have a few things that may be useful. So the first thing I want you to look at is messages. So here is where you can send me a message, or I can send you messages or feedback about your work. So I'd like you to start after this video by sending me a message in MathAs. So click Send New Message. Click here and click on my name. Type Introduction so I know what the message is about. And then in this space, feel free to tell me as little or as much about yourself as you'd like. What your major is, what your hobbies are, if you have a family, if you're dreading this class, if you're looking forward to this class. And then click Send Message. When I receive your message, I'll respond to it, and that way you can see how you get a message and how you read them. So what you'll see is when you receive a message, right here there'll be a number in red in parentheses that will say how many messages you have. If you ever see messages here, make sure to check them because I'm sending you important information. The other really important link here is Gradebook. We can skip these. You can look at them if you want, but Gradebook is very important. So all of your grades for the course are listed here. And on the bottom, you can see your current average based on all of your past due assignments. Okay. So notice next to some of these, there's a little link that says Use Late Pass. So you are given 15 late passes, and it tells you here in Gradebook how many you have available. Okay. So if you know an assignment is going to be late, you can click on these. You need to click on this within 2 days after the due date, okay, and it will extend the assignment by 48 hours. So if it was due on Monday, it will now be due on Wednesday, and you can use more than one late pass if you'd like. So you can click on this, you can change your mind. I'm going to redeem a late pass, and now there's a little LP there, and that means I used a late pass and it's been extended. Okay. You'll also notice, so that was online homework 2. Going to look at a few more weeks in the calendar. You can adjust that if you want. So online homework 2 was originally due on April 1st, but now it shows up on the calendar as April 3rd. Okay, so that's how you can tell if your late pass has been applied properly as well. So you've already been in this folder. Okay, that's where the orientation assignment is. Here I often post important announcements. When exams are coming up, things you need to do. Pre-tests we'll learn about in a little while. Frequently asked questions. If you see a block that has this black arrow, if you click on it, it'll just show you all of the links directly. Okay, so you don't have to open the folder, whereas with this, you open a folder and it takes you somewhere. Notice you have breadcrumbs on top, so when I'm done, you can use the back button, but sometimes you go so many pages into a folder that it's just easier to click on the original one, which takes you back to the main page. Okay. Now the calendar tells you all of your due dates, okay, and the whole course is set up with all of the due dates. Okay, when everything is due. Now notice some of the assignments, these are kind of a yellowish greenish color. Okay, that's because they have due dates and the due date is coming up. So this is due on March 25th in this case. Okay, if they're green, that means you can access them immediately or right away. Okay, so you don't have to do any prerequisite assignments, and these actually don't close. So for example, I'll click on this. You can see some of those assignments here. And this is the video for the first calculator video. So it takes you directly to the video. I'll close that out. Okay. And if an assignment is gray, that means you need to complete a prerequisite assignment. So the Unit 1 homework is not going to open until you complete this orientation assignment and get 100 on it. Okay. The Unit 1 quiz will not open until you get at least 95% or 190 points on the homework. And then the next part, the Unit 2 homework, doesn't open until you complete the quiz. So you need to do these in order. Okay. So you might want to switch this back every once in a while because there's a lot of scrolling involved. Here's some course materials and resources. So the media lesson packets, you don't need to buy the book. Okay, everything is in here if you just want to view it online. And they're broken down by unit. Okay. We also have answer keys here available to you and some more information about learning math. Now, when you complete a unit, although you can access a unit directly from the calendar by clicking on that day, okay, I highly suggest you go to the unit folder. Okay, and you're going to do these in order, 1, 2, 3. We have them broken into 4 modules for the whole course, and each module has 3 units. So you're going to start at Unit 1, then 2, then 3. So you can follow these straight down in a list. Okay. In general, every unit has a media lesson packet, the videos associated with it, homework, and quiz. Okay. This unit also has some calculator videos, and I highly recommend that you watch these videos, follow along, and try to reproduce the results on your calculator. Get the 30XS Multiview as soon as you can. It's about $15, so you can learn how to use it for the exams. Okay. If you click on this little plus sign, you can watch the video embedded right in the page instead of going to YouTube. Okay. Before you do the media lesson videos, you'll want to print out the packet. If you bought the book, this is in the packet already, or this is in the book already, so you don't have to print this. If not, you should print from here, and the little print icon is up there. Okay. And again, each assignment tells you what you need to do before it will open. Okay, so if it's grayed out, that means you haven't done the prerequisite assignment, and this says this assignment will not open until you complete your orientation assignment. Notice the quiz says this will not open until you earn at least 190 points on Unit 1 homework, and it gives you more information. So if something's not opening, make sure you read that information. Okay, again, I'm going to click on this so I could go straight back to the main page. So you're going to follow through with Module 1, 3 units, Module 2, 3 units, a midterm review, and then the midterm exam. And then the same idea leading to the final exam. Okay. I hope this was helpful. Oh, one last thing. If you go to Home, up here you see Change User Info or Change Your Password. I'm going to click on Change User Info. Okay. If there's something, a first name you'd rather be called by, you can change it here. Okay. I ask that you don't change your last name because I need to know who you are relative to my gradebook and SCC information. You can change your password. You can change your email address to something that you use more frequently. Okay, so if you don't use your Maricopa account, make sure this box is checked. Notify me by email when I receive a new message. That way you'll know when you're getting messages. Feel free to upload a picture. That's very helpful for me because I don't see you very often except at the exams, and then I get to put a name to the face. Okay. And everything here you can leave as is. I hope this was helpful.